Well, who'd have thunk it? In 2011, Boone and the boys at NetherRealm Studios have put out a knockdown, drag-out, blood and guts spectacular that, in my humble opinion, is the best game in the MK series. With a fresh coat of current generation paint, Mortal Kombat has never looked or felt better. Unless you have a horse fetish, your favourite characters from the first 3 games are all here, or at the very least on the way thanks to NetherRealm Studios cranking out a very steady stream of downloadable content. Perhaps as a result of the success of Street Fighter 4, Mortal Kombat has returned to its classic 2D style. All the characters still have all their old tricks intact, although in some cases the moves require different button combinations, which is fine with me. Holding down a button to do Liu Kang's bicycle kick was always a pain in the ass. The gameplay itself has a shit ton more depth than any previous MK game, with X-ray moves, enhanced specials, and the potential to do some pretty insane and very damaging combos. The story mode, in a word, is orgasmic. The cutscenes flow seamlessly into the fights, and the story itself is actually engaging enough to hold my attention to their conclusion. The one black mark against story mode is the lack of a chapter select. Had a barrel of fun in one particular section of story mode? Tough titties. You'll have to go through the 10 to 15 hour story mode to replay it again. Something else I found to be baffling about Mortal Kombat is there is no verse mode should you have a hankering to fight the computer with a particular opponent. Now, no verse mode and chapter select. This all seems rather archaic, even for a game which strives on being a complete and utter homage to the first 3 games of the series. But at the end of the day, that is just nitpicking for the sake of nitpicking. The real flaws with Mortal Kombat fall squarely on the online portion of the game. There is a generous selection of modes available for the wannabe bloodthirsty virtual ass kicker, including a very funky King of the Hill mode, but, as I'm about to say, good luck finding an opponent if you're one of my Aussie or Kiwi brothers or sisters. Get used to seeing this pop up, along with a smattering of desyncs. Basically, I've never connected to a fight outside of the Australian or New Zealand rooms. And as far as I'm concerned, that is completely shithouse, because those rooms are scarcely populated. The good news is, NetherRealm Studios do seem to be pretty hell-bent on supporting their game, so fingers crossed a patch is on the way, because more than any other fighting game I've played, this is the one I could see myself sinking some serious hours in. For my money, there has never been a more accessible title in the MK series. There are training modes covering the most basic of shit like moving around, all the way up to fatality tutorials. Even apart from story mode, offline is the most fun I've had with a fighting game since Tekken 3. The AI is challenging, yet a blast to play against, although when you first pick it up, Shao Kahn will rape you, even on easy. You know that old cliche, practice makes perfect? Well, it certainly applies to Mortal Kombat. The roster is around 30 characters strong. Use them all, pick your favourite, and practice, practice, practice. Before long you'll be able to pick up Shao Kahn, bitch slap him silly, punch him in the cock. Hell, if this noob, no relation to Noob Cybot, can do it, you sure can. Despite the current issues with online and a few minor head-scratching omissions like verse mode, Mortal Kombat 2K11 comes with the official RG2 thumbs up. If you're even vaguely interested in beat-em-up games, at the very least give it a rent. Or if you're one of my Aussie brosif Stalins or Twisted Sisters, bugger the band, import this shit. Just don't get more than 25 copies or customs will unleash the full force of the raging sandstorm that's been brewing in their vagina, thanks to our lovely game censorship laws. So my friends, if a patch sorts out online, see you in the Aussie room. If not, it's still fun as hell to pull off the arm of an AI and smack him silly. Peace and love.
Throw that on your Barbie, shrimp.